What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you the 2008 GMC Envoy SLT. Great looking SUV, and you know, when I looked at this car earlier, I said we got to do a little more in-depth video of this Envoy because to be as old as it is, it's in great condition. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started and let's take a look at this gorgeous 08 Envoy. So when GMC decided to build the Envoy back in 08, they really put some power up under the hood. First off, it's got the Vortec 4.2 liter engine. It's pushing out 286 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 276 foot-pounds of torque. You know, that's a good bit of power out of a rear-wheel drive vehicle. And you know, to really think about it here, it's not that big of an SUV. You know, it's not as big as a Tahoe or a Suburban or a Ford Expedition. It's an Envoy. All right, let's go ahead and crank this puppy up and see what it's all about, right? Again, it's December 2017. So, man, it's been a long time since this one came out. It probably was sold originally in 2007 because it seems like all the auto manufacturers always release a new vehicle year model several months before the new year actually hits ground. So anyways, here's the key, and I'll tell you another thing that's nice. Look at that key right there. The buttons aren't worn out. You know, a lot of times you'll see the buttons get all worn out, and they're not too bad on this one. I can still see the little logos on there. So we got a key right there. Whoops. And yeah, we got a horn. And it works, right? Anyway, let's crank it up. Let's hear how it sounds up under the hood. I tell you, back in 08, if you had keyless entry, you were one cool cat. All right, so let's crank her up. And it cranks right up just like I thought. Go ahead and get these headlights on. Go ahead and cut our fog lights on. If we can find the blinkers, let's cut those on as well. And of course, pop the hood. So definitely seems to be in pretty good shape. I mean, of course, we do got some bugs that have died on the front bumper over all these years, but the fog lights are working great. The headlights are working good. Got a little bit of oxidation on your headlights, which is pretty common on older vehicles. The GMC logo still looks great, and I don't think the logo has changed much at all, even with the colors. Let's go ahead and pop the hood here. It's definitely got some weight to it. But there's that 4.2 liter. Running good on a cold December day. There you go. While some YouTubers really focus in on the high-end vehicles of the world, I like to focus in on the average vehicles of the world that people drive on a day-to-day basis and still even look to buy 10 years later. So anyways, let's see what the price is all about with this Envoy today, because again, it's pre-owned, it is for sale. That's what I always tell you, folks, if you're watching on my channel. Every vehicle on the channel is for sale, right? So that's pretty cool and unique in its own right. So anyways, the price on this one is $10,780. So $10,780, and believe it or not, it's got pretty low mileage. 89,006 or 260. Yeah, 89,260 on a 2008 GMC Envoy. That is pretty awesome if you ask me. Low mileage and still a good price. Now I know some of y'all on YouTube will comment and say it's not worth more than $4 grand, $5 grand. Well, you go out and find an Envoy as clean as this one. Let's take this camera off the tripod for a minute and let's really get a look at this vehicle. So you'll find this statement I'm about to make to be true, okay, wherever you live at in the United States of America. Car dealerships, at least the bigger ones like the Ford stores, the Chevy stores, the Honda stores and all that, they don't usually keep older vehicles on ground to sell. They'll take a car like this, it gets traded in, and just send it right over to the auction. And you know, so it's nice that Ravenel Ford keeps some of their nicer, older pre-owned pieces. This color right here is pretty unique. It's got a lot of metallics in it, as you can see right there with the sunlight. The name of this color is Dark Crimson Metallic. So pretty cool color there, right? definitely still standing up and holding up all these years later. I'm assuming that the paint on here is PPG, but I'm not exactly sure. We'll know more in a little bit. The chrome on the side right there, the body side moldings look good. The alloy wheels look great. Let's take a little closer look here and see what size we got going on. I could take a guess that they're 16s or 17s, but I definitely want to have a look for myself and make sure. And they're 17s, so you got a 245 65 series tire by Michelin with a 17-inch wheel. And so that's the wheel you had on your Envoy back in the day. Let's keep moving around. Let's take a look. Even up top here, you notice you got the roof racks. You know, to me, the Envoy seemed like it was the vehicle that really started to push over into the crossover segment way back in the day. Now, I know it's not exactly a crossover, but again, it really is very similar to a Chevy Trailblazer, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a Trailblazer? Yeah, it does. There's the rear. Got a tow package, reverse lights. Tail lights look great. It's very clean. Let's go ahead and open up the trunk and have a look around back there. So GMC definitely knew that space was not going to be a problem with this one. I mean, you got a ton of rear room in the back. Now, you don't have a third row seat back here. I know some of y'all will ask, was it available on a Envoy with a third row seat? I could tell you yes. I believe there was third row seats back in the day on these. And I think they had them on the Trailblazers. But again, I'm not exactly sure about that. And that's when some of y'all come into play watching the videos. If you got a little more knowledge than me sometimes, I love for y'all to comment and let me know, yeah, the Envoy did have third row seats. So definitely chime in on the comment section and give me your feedback about this vehicle. All right, we're doing good. The exterior looks really nice. You got the rear tinted windows and all that. Let's go ahead and move around and let's take a look at the interior of the Envoy here today. So what were you getting for tech features back in 2008? Well, I can tell you, and it's not really that much of a tech feature, but you did get power windows and power door locks, power mirrors. But here's a feature that not a lot of cars come with today unless you spend a little extra money, but you get this auto up-down feature on your window. One click of a button goes right on down. Does it go back up for you? No, you got to hold that down. But it does do that auto up or that auto down feature on both driver passenger sides. So that's a nice little advantage there. Take a look at the interior, okay? Because this is where it gets really good. I mean, look at these seats inside this Envoy. Look how clean they are. They're that nice quartz gray. And it really looks like a comfortable seat. Look how soft and supple that leather is. Very nice. Look how clean the floors are down here, if you can see that. There we go. Not bad. Little carbon fiber look going on here. Your light controls, your fog lights. Look at the steering wheel. I mean, that's another thing to pay attention to. A lot of times steering wheels get really worn out up on the top here from just driving it, and this one, not at all. It's in really good shape. The dash isn't cracked up. That's another thing I've noticed on older vehicles is the dashes will start cracking up from the sun. This one doesn't have any cracking at all. Still got OnStar. And you got your oh crap handles around every windowsill because you know if somebody is driving fast or going around a corner quick, you're going to grab that oh crap handle and say, hold on, slow down. Automatic transmission, and again, look how clean all the buttons are in here. The CD player, I mean, this thing is the creme of de la creme, the cream of the crop of GMC Envoys in the United States right now if you're looking to buy an 08. Again, I mean, where are you going to find one this clean? Seriously. This has got to be the cleanest 08 Envoy I have seen all year long, or even over the last 5 years. I mean, you just don't find them this nice. It's obviously been garage kept. So whoever does end up buying this, they're getting one nice vehicle. Back seats, look at it. Never even look like they've been sat in. Carpets are clean. You got your little spot to throw your maps. Nowadays, you throw an iPad or tablet. And again, you got your rear airbag here for the kids and friends. I tell everybody, I would never buy a car that doesn't have rear air vents in the back. You got it right here today. So very clean Envoy. Look at that. The roof. It's never been smoked in. Again, you can tell, especially with older cars, if they've had an owner that smoked cigarettes, you'll see the nicotine stains and stuff like that on the headliner. You don't got it going on at all inside this one here today. All right, so as in any in-depth 10+ year review that we do, we always take the vehicle out for a test drive. So let's see what that 4.2 liter can do with Chad behind the wheel. Let's go ahead and try it out. All right, everybody, we're inside. Let's go ahead and take it for a spin and see how she does. One thing that's nice, when you put the vehicle in drive, the doors lock for you. Another great little tech feature back then in 08. The AC blowing nice and cold. Even though it's cold outside, I still like to test out the AC. It's blowing cold, and I can only assume that the heater would still be working good too. But anyways, let's go ahead and take it out for a spin and see what she's all about. Suspension feels good. Don't hear too many squeaks or anything in the suspension. Pretty quiet. I do hear the leather squeaking a little bit. Feels good. Main thing we like to check when driving a car is acceleration in the brakes and all that. And make sure the vehicle is actually, you know, with the transmission, it's actually shifting through gears nicely. No heavy jerks or anything like that. And all right, here we go. Go ahead and give it some gas. All right, feeling good. Man, that 4.2 liter gets up and rolls. Not bad. I'm up on the highway. I'm already going 50 miles an hour pretty quickly there. That definitely got a little bit of road noise going on, okay? You know, I can hear the wind on the windows out there a little bit. And again, you can't hear the tires going whoa, 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 but I mean, I can hear the road noise. All right, let's give it a little throttle here and see how she's doing once we get past this sign up here. So far, so good though. The GMC Envoy seems to be doing a great job. Let's go ahead and hit the gas down and go. Not bad at all. Good acceleration, good pickup. No torque steer. Oh, I'm joking. No torque steer in rear-wheel drive vehicles. I just seen if y'all were paying attention. All right, we definitely learned all about no torque steer in rear-wheel drive when we did our 2007 Lexus LS 460 video when I was on this road and said that. All right. Feeling good. All right, we're going to test out the brakes here in just a second and the turn-in radius. So let's go ahead and get ready to hit the brakes when we get past these railroad tracks. Right about here. Brakes feel good. And there we go. And then we'll kind of whip it around. Feels good. Plenty of power, I tell you. This is a very nice vehicle for somebody to buy. All right, everybody, that kind of concludes our in-depth review today on the 2008 GMC Envoy. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Have a happy holiday season. And if you enjoyed the review, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube there. And send me some feedback. Anyways, have a good one, everybody. Thanks again. And stop by Ravenel Ford if you're in the Carolinas or wherever you live. And if you want to buy a nice Envoy, here it is.